Yo, yo, yo.
There you go. What's good, bro?
My bad, bro. My bad, bro. What's good with you?
So, man, we here. Another episode. Sorry for the wait. You know what I'm saying? But we here, Life happens, so we gotta adjust.
You know what I'm saying? We
Make
waiting
sure.
on a little bit. You know what I mean? It's just a little minute, though. You know what I'm saying? We still gonna keep it in. We got this whole great episode for you. Y'all ain't even gonna notice it. We gonna let y'all come in. You know what I'm saying? We gonna walk you all to another episode. What is this, Choke?
Episode 12. 1, 2.
Yes, sir.
We here, man.
Doing it big. Episode 12 is TENtalk. Y'all know what that stand for. We two empowered niggas. And we just moving it on. And just go ahead and make sure y'all go ahead and support us on our YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. You know what I'm saying? We need all the follow, all the support, and all the love.
Make sure you sharing this, this live right here, so everybody can get this good, information we out here sharing with each other. So make sure you hit that little share button in the middle, hit the mic in the middle if you got something to say. You want to chime in on the topics that we present today, feel free.
Yes, sir. Just feel free to go ahead and do that, And if y'all listening in, go ahead and hit that share with us button, and go ahead and speak in and comment your voice and voice your opinion.
But I'm going to get it started. I'm going to introduce myself. It's your boy BroGod Slim, aka Mama Son. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kwame Mama. You feel me? But yeah, man.
Hey.
Salute and welcome. We here with another TENtalk episode number 12.
Welcome, and I'm introducing myself, you know what I'm saying? Zel Scanada, aka Zel, yeah, aka, you know what I mean? Just me, you feel me? And we out here for another one. It's crazy that we on 12 episodes, man. We just sit back and looking back on the greatness that we've been making, man. We want to just show all the love to everybody who been there with us, you feel me?
Right, bro. It's wild that we on 12, man. Like
Yeah.
but we was in pre-pod earlier, and I'm like, bro, we just on episode 12.
Yeah,
Saying
exactly.
just is
Exactly.
an understatement for real. Because I mean, again, I feel like we showed real consistency this far. Even though we had to miss a couple Tuesdays, we'll pop right back up on Wednesday to get y'all that juice. So you
Definitely.
know what I mean?
Definitely. We ain't gonna never leave y'all hungry. You know what I'm saying? We might leave y'all thirsty a little bit. We gonna come through and feed you. You feel me?
That's a fact.
That's a fact, Jack. You know what I'm saying? And today we gonna talk about toxicity. You feel me? Or just toxic shit and all. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to men, female, and even from your peers or just your elders. I think a lot of things out here, you know what I'm saying, expose themselves in the world today.
Yeah,
Toxic
man.
hate.
This past week, bro, has been lit with toxic shit. I mean,
Yeah.
it's been crazy with not that it ain't crazy with toxic shit all the time, but this week I feel like it was amplified. It was thrown out into the media to the 10th power. So let's talk
Exactly,
about it.
definitely was. We got a little play. Go ahead, hit that thing one time before we go on there and start getting into it.
Let's get it.
Hey fellas, I'm on this evening. I can't hear you though. I'm trying to get it on my car stereo so that I can drive and listen. So after you laugh at me, you can call me or tell me how I can start hearing what you're saying.
Well, we hear you loud and clear, so
Yeah, we hear you, but
I
we
don't know
gotta
what's
figure out
going on with that.
how that stereo app work on the CarPlay. That's the thing about it. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you though, Mars. All love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think you might gotta wait for the next one to come through if you can't hear it through on the YouTube. Because the CarPlay, I don't know if stereo got to deal with them yet. But you could definitely hear us on that Spotify after we put it up too. You know what I'm saying? Come back through. Can you hear me good? I can hear you good, Choke. I heard me
Yeah,
going in
yeah,
and
yeah.
out.
We good. I hear you clear right now. We straight.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely let us know if there's any type of technical
You know
difficulties.
what I'm
We'll
saying?
check
Mic check.
ourselves.
1, 2, 1,
You
2.
heard me. Can you hear me now? All right, go ahead, hit the next play.
Let's get it.
I got it, boys. I'm good. I'm hearing you now.
Hey,
Blessings, blessings.
hey, we can't miss no listens. We
Just
all in
know
here.
we made
Shout out
that
to
call
Jase.
today,
You
y'all.
jumped in with us too. What up, brother? You
Salute on
feel
the
me?
check in 1212.
Yes,
My man
sir.
Dizzy, salute, big bro.
Salute,
Hey man,
salute.
y'all go ahead and share this thing out, man. Share it out so we get people on here so they can hear the, talk this talk today.
Definitely. But we're gonna also keep it on rocking, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna go and jump into it, what we talking about toxicity, toxic shit, you know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
like that was the big quote of like I feel 2020, masculine. What is it, Toke? I always fuck it up, bro, cause I don't know. You know how I feel
I
about it. What is
I
the
got you,
words?
big dog. Toxic masculinity. You know what I'm saying? I got you. That's what I
Yeah,
believe.
man. You know what I'm
I
saying?
take that.
And that's been a gift and a curse at times, but I feel like it's been mostly a gift, man, cause you're exposing a lot of shit out here these days, But a lot of times we gotta really expose what is actually toxic in the world and what's needed in this world. Because some
All
of that
right,
toxic
so
shit needed for some niggas.
all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and ask you this question because I believe I asked it to you the other day offline. I'm gonna ask you today.
Yeah.
What is toxic masculinity? What is that
See, I'm not the one to really ask what it
to
is
you?
because
To
I'm
you,
still
you.
learning. But I had to say that before I do speak my mind, to let
I
people
got
know I'm still learning too.
you. I
But
got
I just see it as just the toxic ways that we used to look at ourselves
you.
and thought that we needed to be. You know what I'm saying? Coming up, I was looking at the ways that they thought we needed to be.
So if you had to give
Just
an
like,
example of it,
and what I mean by
what
that,
would your example be?
I would say, just like sometimes if you're not tough enough or you gotta be super tough or it's really
Mm,
on some hyper male shit they say it, but it don't, to me, I don't look at masculinity as just male. You know what I mean? Masculinity is pretty much like a trait. I mean, some people are some masculine women. I guess this is the
mm.
idea of and some men are some masculine women too, but let me stop. But I think it just means like the idea of like just not being sensitive to other people's feelings. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of, you know what I mean? It's toxic, man. It's kind of like hurtful. It's harmful. It's harmful for the society. We can't grow. You know what I'm saying? Like harmful morals and just different like things like that kind of just hinder us, man. Like from
Can the
being like
truth
real
be
men.
toxic?
The truth never could be toxic. The truth is only light,
Okay,
brother. The truth can be
okay,
hurtful. You know what I mean? Toxic to me
okay.
don't mean hurt. Because at the end of the day, you can't drink toxic, man. You need to drink that truth once in a while. You need to put that in your system.
I'm just making sure
Yeah.
because I feel like, for me personally, I feel like a lot of people get I feel like a lot of people get the truth and toxic masculinity like mixed up a little bit. You know what I mean? What if somebody just telling the truth, but they someone else is reading it as toxic
But
masculinity?
sometimes it's like I said, our favorite word on the show is accountability. You feel me? Like you gotta see sometimes just cause you think it's true don't mean that's true. Or is it your truth don't mean it's the truth. Some
Okay.
things are fact, some things are just what you feel. And sometimes people can feel what they want to feel. That don't mean it's right. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, it ain't really nobody's right to judge another person. So when somebody else telling another person they're too weak or they're anything, you feel me? That's toxic. You know what I'm saying? But I think it goes deeper than that. I think it affects people, not even us. I think us as men, we kind of hard to say that. I think we need a woman. If y'all any ladies listening, to chime in, cause I think that's where it kind of lays the factor of it. They the
What I,
ones who feel the toxic masculinity more than we would.
and that's what I was going to ask. Was there anyone out there that's listening? Have they ever experienced or felt like they, you know, been in front of a
Situation.
toxic
Yeah.
masculine man or individual? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have you
Shout out
ever
to
been into
Spree,
that situation? Salute to Spree on the check in. You know what I mean? Roll
Jabari.
call, roll call.
Yeah. Anybody can come in, like chime in because we just building this conversation, and this
Yeah,
is all about the people. You know what I'm saying? This community, this TENtalk, we really building the community, and I think we're gonna speak on that more. I told Choke we need a whole episode just explaining what this is gonna be and what it means, because I think that's how we can really get everybody on board at least and understanding.
yeah.
Because this TENtalk is really about talk. You know what I mean? And especially as black people, we all need to talk. That's the first steps.
Yeah,
So we just adding and building these communication lines,
yeah.
and
And
I
trying to
think
build
that
a community.
stops, yeah, and stop some of this toxic masculinity that we have. Cause sometimes if you ain't got your friends beside you to tell you that's wrong, you ain't gonna know that's wrong, man. You know what I mean? If you ain't gonna say that to your friends about not taking care of the kids or mistreating their wife or something like that or their girl, then that's all a part of it too. You know what I'm saying? So this is just starting the communication so we can all work on our ideas. We all need to
Mm,
change the way we think at certain things.
that's a fact. That's a fact. I agree with that 100%. So, do you feel like you ever been toxic towards a female, or
Yeah, man. I ain't
did
gonna
all
lie,
of that
man.
toxic masculinity shit?
I'm a toxic nigga, man. But you gotta stand, man. I was born in '92, man, and like, you know what I'm saying. So a lot of shit that we is like embedded in us, bro. You know what I'm saying. I think the first step is to kind of like it's like the alcoholic stuff, like you gotta admit that you is this, and then that's the only way you can change it. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So, but I just look at it like certain things I'm just not gonna change.
Mm-hmm.
If they feel like it's toxic, that's just a trait that I have to carry with me. And you gotta kind of be that's accountability too. You gotta kind of accept yourself because you don't have to conform as well. I'm big on that. Just be understanding. You
So,
know what I mean, Choke?
I'm about to say, when you say you don't gotta perform, I guess what you mean by that, you don't gotta like show off, like try to embarrass the person, or
Nah,
yeah, what do
you
you
don't
mean by
gotta
that?
conform by meaning like if you don't
Oh,
feel
conform.
really,
Okay, okay, okay.
yeah,
I
yeah, you
guess I
don't gotta conform to other people's ideas. I think the whole thing is being open minded to listening
mm-hmm.
and understanding. And if you really set in stone on it, you really can be who you are. But the toxic part is when you're not even trying to listen or just stepping over a person's problem and act like since you're not feeling that, it don't matter. To me, that's like, I don't know if that's toxic masculinity or what it is. Hold on. You know what? Let's do our new favorite thing, our new favorite segment. Let's Google that. You feel me?
Hell yeah, let's do that. Do that.
Let's Google that, yo. All
While
right.
you googling, we gotta chime in, so we're gonna go ahead and
All
play
right.
that, and then we're gonna get back to it.
All right, cool.
Help me to understand your question earlier about what you was asking females about the toxicity thing, so that I can better understand and hopefully respond to that.
It's hard to hear you, but I think you said you want to better understand my question about toxic masculinity.
Yeah, that's what she said. She pretty much saying like, what are you really asking the females to respond to? Like, have they been in a toxic situation or what the
Yeah, I guess
idea of
like
toxic
has a
masculinity is?
person been in a situation? I guess like for example, I guess because again, this is why we kind of talking about the topic today. So recently, the internet went crazy because a lady named Olivia Dope released a statement on Joe Budden saying that she was sexually harassed at work. However, throughout the event, she supposedly expressed that she was uncomfortable, and he continued to go on with the harassment or what have you. And I guess didn't feel like in the moment he was wrong because he felt like he was joking, he was playing, and that's toxic. You know what I mean? Because he didn't respect her feelings. He didn't respect that she wasn't cool with what was going on and continued to do it. So I guess like, have you ever been put in a situation, something like that, similar to that, or I mean, along those lines, where a guy had, I guess, used his masculinity to belittle you or make you feel less than?
Yeah. And even like to go on further with that, you know what I'm saying? It's like just situations like when like the man take over the situation, like even in the workplace or whatever, like when it's like, you know what I mean, people don't conform to like everybody, I feel. But
Or,
do you see
or
what I'm
like
saying? Like,
what you said with the workplace, it kind of like sparked the thing. It's like even in the workplace, they'll say like, construction is a man's job. You know what I'm saying? And that to people could be toxic because it's like, who are you to say a woman can't do construction?
but let's get to the facts though. Let's get to the facts. Cause this is what we big on. This is what we gonna build our brand on. Our backs is on facts. So we gonna start researching these in the middle of the thing. And this is what their definition. I say it's there because it's the information where I'm getting off of Google. So don't take it as, 100%. This is what they saying.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the concept of toxic masculinity is used in the academic media discussion of masculinity, refer to the certain cultural norms that are associated with the harm of the men themselves. Okay, that definition didn't really help me out, so let me go to one more, and I see it right here. Pretty much, toxic masculinity refers to the notion that some people idea of manliness uh, protrudes in like domination, homophobia, and aggression. So that's a toxic masculinity. That's those, I guess, those three things: the domination, homophobia, and aggression.
Mm. So yeah, I mean, even in the situation that I explained, that's what it was. I guess he was aggressively pursuing her. I guess not reading her signs or what have you, that she wasn't interested, and
So
then
what I'm taking
continue
that
to do it.
as though is like I'm looking at like what toxic masculinity is. I guess it's just referring to like if you're in a situation and you're around people, even if it make you uncomfortable. That's what homophobia is. Like just like anything's extra aggressive, extra whatever. Not you know what I'm saying. I think a lot of this stuff is kind of basis of trying to change who men are. You know what I mean? Like
That's what I'm about to say.
some
Like, what
yeah
is toxic
yeah.
masculinity? Like,
Let's keep this all
what?
the way real, bro.
Yeah, like what is that? You know what I mean? That's why I was asking that question because it's like if it's the truth, how is that toxic? And I
But
mean,
what is the truth though? Let me bring you an
other
example. Let's
than
say
uh,
my bad. I'm sorry for interrupting. Finish your point.
no, I was just gonna say like other than the like aggression or domination part, you know what I mean? Like, which I understand that, but
And yeah, if any ladies hearing us, please chime in to give us a better understanding. I kind of feel like what it is like sometimes in a situation. Let's say let's bring it into the workplace. You know what I mean? Like you might have a situation when two coworkers are discussing whatever in a discussing or meeting or something, and let's say the man is talking to the woman or whatever, and they get extra dominant or like how men are. We're like we can do that with other men. That's how we kind of like handle things. Sometimes we get in the conversation. It's like, but with a woman, I don't. I
like you
mean
put
that's
extra sauce on it or something. I'm that's what I want to know. Like what you know what I'm saying? Like break it. Go ahead, break it down.
man. It's hard for me to break it down, bro. Cause I mean I understand. Let's keep it to a level like I guess where we can understand it at. You know what I mean? And my understanding of it is like some things is like I guess males, us men, we know this itself that sometimes a man can be like, okay, that's rude or disgusting or like, come on, bro, like have some respect type of level. I
Right,
don't consider myself a toxic man. I don't when I look at it like that because I respect, you know what I mean? I do believe in respect, you feel me? But
right.
if we in situations like where I'm from, like dominance and certain things, it's kind of like the way you handle certain situations. Not every situation, not everything in life, but when you a man and like with another man, it is like a chess game at times. And like dominance is just another piece on the board. You know what I mean? But like
So
super aggression and super I don't think that I don't just put that I mean I guess it is masculine, but
I'm about to say so. Let's flip it then, because you can be.
I'm sorry, I ain't catch you, bro. What you saying? I'm sorry, I ain't hear none of that, bro. But what you say?
My bad. I was saying so we was flipping it. What I mean, I wanted to flip it. So how could a man be toxic to like another man? Because we said that it could be, you know, being
Well, when you're in
toxic
a
towards a man
situation,
or a woman.
let me give you a perfect example because it popped in my head, and I feel like that's just God lead me to the answer. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
All right, look, picture the scene in Belly. Whoa, like just saying Belly itself is toxic, right? But anyway, the picture the scene in Belly when the dude who was a driver, whatever his name was, I forgot the reason why they got mad at the dude, but DMX beat the dude up and told him strip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
He
remember
kind of
that.
like humiliated him. You know what I mean? That's toxic
Yeah,
masculinity, like the over
I get that.
aggression is the
I got
like
that.
okay, like you know what I mean? I guess that's what it is. You know what I mean?
I got
It's
that.
like some barbarian type of shit. The
I get that.
barbaric
Yeah.
side of men, yo. So that's toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
Now that I have that picture, that's what
To
I have of what.
simplify, yeah, I get that 100% now. Cause yeah, I mean, I guess it's basically yeah, like when you violate a person, violating a person is basically toxic, and that's what that is. All right, I got you. I got you. So again, I guess I want to flip
But
it
I just feel
again.
like what
Okay,
toxic
go ahead.
masculinity is like taking that out of like regular society. I feel like that's gonna happen, man. That's for like that's gonna happen, but like in like real society, like school or the workplace or whatnot, those type of situations not even called for. We need to take it out of like of our norm of
Yeah.
societal beings. Cause watching these movies and watching the stuff, man, you listen to the music, a lot of things like even the way just know what it is, man. You know what it is. A lot of shit is toxic, man. It's like damn, it's like we blending in our entertainment with our reality type of thing, you know?
So I'm gonna flip it on you one more time. Then, can women be toxic?
Perfect and perfect question, bro. Perfect question. I think women can be toxic masculinity too, bro, on a real, but it's toxic femininity.
Yeah.
I think it's real too. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I think that is, bro. But I see a lot of it. You feel me? I see a lot of it in the world.
So you say you see it? Have you experienced it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I haven't experienced it personally, but I can say I've seen it in my lifetime. I feel
Okay.
like I feel like times when like a woman uses her advantage as being a woman, like say in court, you feel me? When they take
Mhm.
somebody's child and you know what I mean? That's toxic. That's toxic in a way right there, or using their play to kind of get custody or some type of child support more or any type of things when it's feel like you know what I mean? So yeah, I
Mhm.
feel like certain things, yeah, or just the now, when I feel like this, I feel like I gotta go back to the beginning. When we saying is this, we not just saying it's just woman. A man can have toxic femininity too. I feel if you were
Mm.
that type of man, I feel like a woman can have toxic
Ooh,
masculinity.
that's deep.
So
Okay.
yeah, we getting
Yeah.
deep with this. You feel me? So I
Okay.
don't want it because you gotta stand like what it really means to me. You feel me? Like masculinity is a thing. It's not like it is a male, but a male could be feminine, as they
Yeah.
say. You feel me?
Yeah.
So we get into the deep meaning of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
Before we break
like,
it down, all the oh yeah, ask your question
no,
though.
go.
We got a call right quick. I just want to see what the
We
people
actually
saying.
got two of them teams. So yeah, go ahead.
I think anytime you feel empowered to belittle people, judge them, put them down, thinking you're better than someone else is a form of toxicity. And that could be for male, female. I think with what we as females see with the males a lot of time is because you're stronger and whatever. Those ones that are more aggressive in tone, physically, emotionally, mentally, all of that is toxic. I worked at a job at a younger age, and I had a supervisor who was a male. And I think because I was young and definitely didn't know what I know now, because he would have got a serious cussing out or whatever. And I did leave the job. He tried to intimidate me about cutting my hours, and felt that he could do.
Damn, that's perfect right there.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
perfect story. I wish it
Yeah.
didn't cut off so soon.
Nah,
But
I think she gonna bounce back.
I think that kind of leads into our next part of it too, just like the age part of it, like the toxin
Yeah.
and the. But let's listen to this next call too.
Taking advantage of the younger ones. Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
As a woman myself, 100% women can be toxic. In some ways, I think women can be even more toxic than men
Mm.
sometimes.
Thank you so much for saying
Appreciate
that.
that.
Shout out to you, Sob 30. You know,
Salute
I,
on the
I
check in.
I agree with her 100%. I think that toxic shit come from women. I know as a man we ain't supposed to say certain things, but this is
That
ten
could be
talk,
toxic
damn it.
right there.
This is ten talk, damn it.
Yeah.
But it ain't toxic because it's not. I feel like your opinion is not toxic unless it comes with hate. You know what I mean? if your opinion is filled with hate and like, but if you're just saying what you feel and it's not really trying to hurt nobody, I don't know if I was trying to hurt anybody. Maybe I don't know. You know what I mean? Check me. I don't know, but
I'm about to say, I just think that I guess it's all in how you say it. So you gotta, you can, I guess, either say whatever you're trying to say in a demeaning way, or you could say it in a respectable way.
I think
You
the
know what I'm
toxic
saying?
part is not even about what you say; it's in your actions. Because
In your
sometimes a
actions.
person smiling in your face and being super nice to you is toxic.
Hmm.
You feel me? Because they're letting their kindness be the manipulation tool to lead the
Mm,
toxic.
I
That's like
got
a
you.
different game right there. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know that too. Like, I think it doesn't matter how sweet the food is. It's like what it's gonna do for you. That's what's like eating. It's like,
Yeah.
all right, who cares if the food don't taste good? It's gonna give me the vitamins I need to go through this day. So sometimes a person might not tell you the best thing. It might not taste the best at first, but it might help you in the future, or it might come in a time you might really need it. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Damn, bro. Let's
We
go on
getting
and get that.
somewhere, huh? We getting somewhere.
What's
Yeah, I ended up leaving the job because he tried to,
what's my
like I
daughter,
said, be
bro?
aggressive. It was sexual misconduct and stuff like that that he felt comfortable in doing, and I didn't feel comfortable with it, so I left. And it's been other situations and stuff like that, where they just feel that men feel, and I don't want to just point fingers at men, but they feel more empowered to do things, and that's toxic. In marriages and stuff, I've dealt with physical abuse and stuff, because of what, because they're male dominant and feel comfortable doing stuff like that.
Woo! Woo! The
Mm.
truth is out. That is hard right there.
That's why I
That's the
said we
truth,
getting
bro.
somewhere. We getting
Like we
somewhere.
said, the truth ain't no. That's the truth, bro. Cause listen, I think all that is toxic, man. So at the end of the day, do you think you've been victim of toxic masculinity before, bro? Of that
I'm
being toxic, or yeah.
I'm sure I have. I'm sure I have. And probably, being that, it's kind of just now becoming like a thing, you know what I'm saying? I didn't realize it. But yeah, I'm sure I have. And I'm sure I have been toxic. You know what I mean? 100%. I'm sure I have.
Yeah.
But again, the
What
key
about
the
have you
key is,
been a
like you
victim
said,
of
is
it?
to be a
How
victim
like
of
you
it.
asked me though. You asked me like a question. I want to ask it back to you. Can a man
Yeah,
be
no,
toxic
yeah.
to another man?
I feel like yeah. I mean, with the you gave the perfect
Oh,
example
okay,
with
all
Bella.
right.
You know what I mean? It's nothing, ain't nothing you can
Then, but
combat
hold
with that. You know what I
nah, but
mean?
let's say, hold on. You ain't got to beat and strip a man to be
Yeah,
toxic.
no, I
It
get
got to
that.
be
I get that. But
levels.
I'm saying
It's
just
levels to That's
that
like the most
example
extreme
brought it
level.
home.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit brought it home. I mean, again, you got
But let's think of some levels under that though, because I feel like that is a little extreme, because that don't happen as much. You ain't gonna
right.
see that a lot. You feel me? So ain't nobody beat and strip me before, so I ain't gonna say
Yeah,
all
nah,
that. You know.
definitely. That's what I'm saying. Definitely
But
not.
have you been in put in
I haven't
situations?
felt
I
that
feel
way.
like bullying is toxic masculinity.
I'm about to say. I think
A
again,
bully.
being almost, yeah, being a bully, almost being like influenced to do some shit that you wouldn't normally do. You know what I mean? That could be toxic. Um, I mean, again, you gotta hold yourself accountable for doing this shit, but still, niggas might egg you on at a younger age, and now you going to do some shit that you wouldn't normally do. You know what I mean? Um, uh, shit.
But yeah, think about it, bro. It's like
Yeah, I don't,
y'all hit us up too, man. Y'all let us know what some toxic situations or what can you think? Cause and let's bring it to the females too. Like on a female level, like certain type of manipulations and things like that toxic. If anybody been through toxic situations, chime in with us and let us know, cause we gonna get
yeah,
a straight understanding of what it is.
yeah,
Like, all right, so the next thing I want to ask you is like, I feel like with elderly, you know what I mean, elders, not just saying like someone older, your uncles, people you look up to, the adults, you know what I mean? Ageism, how they say it, like against younger and older people. Do you believe that falls in the toxic range too? Cause I do. I don't know about you, but I feel like when people judge people on on certain levels. Even me, I be like that. I said on last podcast, like, man, I don't know if you're an adult yet until you know what I mean. Whatever. I guess you could look at that like ageism, you know.
Okay.
But what do you feel about that? You know.
I feel like yeah, a lot of the elder people are toxic because again, that's just how they came up and how it was when they were growing up. You know what I mean? It's hard to what they say. It's hard to teach an old dog new tricks.
But let
You
me
know what I'm
ask you
saying?
this. I'm gonna
So
flip it on your
like,
head, like just to saying like their time, because I feel like this. Do you think it comes with just being older? Maybe it ain't even gotta do with the time you live in. Like when we get like that age, we gonna be just shitting on the young niggas too, you know? Like,
yeah, yeah, I believe so, bro. I believe so. I'm gonna keep it a band because I
yeah,
believe that the most honest people in the world, whether it's toxic or not, are babies and old people, bro.
yeah.
Children and old people are the most honest people in the world. You feel me? Like they'll tell you your breath stink, you stink, whatever. Like they don't,
That's
you know what
you.
I'm
Do you think
saying?
that's toxic though?
It could be. That's what I'm
Nah,
saying.
that's not
That
toxic, bro.
could
I
be
said the
toxic.
truth ain't toxic, bro.
That's what I'm
They gonna
saying. Like,
accept and love you regardless, bro. Toxic shit is like shitting on a nigga because they just doing them. Like I feel like a lot of older people, they might not understand the young generation, but like the things they doing might not even be harming nobody or be hurtful. It might be just the style they wear their clothes in or the style they dress or how they dance. You know
yeah,
what I mean? A lot
I
of
get
those
that.
things, it don't help somebody grow into being who they can be comfortable in. It just hinder them, you know?
Yeah,
And I feel like we can be victims of that too. That's why it's important to even talk on it because I think it comes with the idea maybe of getting old or. But do you think that's toxic or how would you put that? Is that toxic age or something? I don't know how to say that. Old nudity or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
old nigga toxicity.
Yeah. That's perfect.
That's the TENtalk
Yo,
word
nigga.
right there. That's what we gonna
Yeah.
call it. Hold on, we got four of them things
Yeah,
on.
let's
Let's see
listen
what
to
they
let's
say.
listen to these
Let's see
people,
what they
man.
say.
I agree with you, Zale. I agree with you 100%. Smiling in your face and stabbing you in the back, and that's toxic.
Yes, ma'am. That's
Yeah,
the
it is.
truth.
Yeah, it is.
Man, I think you was right on it with Belly, especially in the scene where DMX is driving and Nas was talking about the books he's reading, and DMX kind of condemned him for wanting to, get his knowledge up. And I think that could
Damn.
be a form of toxic masculinity right there.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's deep. Yeah,
definitely.
real talk.
That's real,
If
and
we could,
that's
I feel like
something
if we
right
could.
there, Zell, that I could say has happened to me possibly in my
Oh
life. You
yeah,
know what
yeah.
I'm
Me
saying?
too, bro.
Like you
Me
try to
too.
elevate yourself, and certain people around you may not be ready to do that shit. So
You think
they'll
you
hate
smart
on
because you
you.
can
They're
read,
like,
nigga?
yeah, yeah. You think you smart because you do this, and yeah. No, that's real. That's the perfect. That's the perfect example for some smaller, minuscule shit that could happen to a regular nigga. You know what I'm saying?
That's the
And that's
truth, bro.
real.
And I feel like if you dissect Belly, bro, you can find so much toxic masculinity because that's where we come from, you know, like that whole age of like even how you was treating the females in that junk, you know what I'm saying? Like the
Yeah,
shit is crazy, bro. Like,
yeah,
but that's my
yeah.
favorite quote of all time. You think you smart because you can read? Like, come on, bro.
That nigga X he was raw in that
Yeah,
one. He was
raw,
raw in
bro.
that joint. That's crazy. Let's see what's up.
Yo,
And
yeah.
directly after that, DMX goes on to say, like, I'm out here running red lights, basically living reckless. And
Yeah.
that's kind of how you should be as a man as well.
Yeah.
Smoking weed, speeding.
Smoking weed, speeding. Fucking
Fucking
cops
cops
can't
can't
touch
stop me.
me.
Yo, that shit's
Man,
crazy, bro.
it's
That's
funny.
exactly what
You
happened.
feel me? You feel me? It's funny, but it ain't
Yeah.
funny, bro. Like, cause yeah, that's some toxic shit. That's some shit that we grew up watching, went to sleep watching. Me personally, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Man,
So
that's in
yeah,
our
bro.
hood classic
Yeah,
movies, man. And it's like,
yeah,
that's the movie that we know is trash, but we love it, though. It's like, if you look at the end of the movie, he changed his life, but well, we never get to that part because it didn't even make sense. It's like, how the hell
yeah.
that even happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, what happened to this nigga in these 6 months? What shit did he witness in prison? This nigga switched up quick, man. I ain't.
Oh
Yeah, but
shit. Hold on,
yeah,
we
that's
got more.
important, bro. Let's get some more. We got more. Come on, let's get it.
I see it in, everyday life. You got the young boys out here joining gangs, young girls out here joining gangs and stuff because they feel like they need to prove a point, and that's toxicity. I know some of the root of why they do these things may be somewhat different. Broken homes and single parent homes and stuff like that. But you turn on the news, you turn on the TV, and all you hear is about shooting and killing and stuff like that. People, these guys walking around being hard and feeling like they show you a gun or something, and and you conform to that. And a lot of young people are doing that these days. They think that's the way to go, the way to solve things. Back in the day, we used fists and they used guns, so
Yeah,
that's toxic.
I agree. I think they so scared of getting hurt. You know what I mean? Nobody want to feel that pain no more. They rather, like, you understand, shooting
It ain't
somebody is
even
way
that,
worse
bruh.
than
It's
fighting them,
World
man.
Star, nigga. World Star did that.
Man,
World
I
Star
don't
did
know,
that.
man. The
I'ma
embarrassment of
say it.
getting knocked
I'ma
out.
say it. Yup. I'ma say it. World Star did that. World Star is
Hell
a
nah,
toxic
bro.
ass
But you
kid.
gotta
Yeah.
stand though. Like, niggas been shooting niggas in the '90s though. That's when that shit started. Like, I ain't gonna say it started then, cause niggas always did it. But I feel like the gang violence, all that shit started in our time, bro. It was deep like that, and a lot of that shit is like that because a lot of people, instead of running to like you said, reading a book, at quote unquote, you feel me? Like, instead of doing shit like that, you will go and do what we feel like is on TV or the entertainment. So at the end of the
Mm-hmm.
day, a lot of our entertainment is toxic. You know what I'm saying? The word entertainment, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying, should be equal toxic because I don't want nothing to enter or attain my mint. You know what I'm saying? But anyway,
Yeah. Go ahead.
yeah,
Damn. Don't do it to him.
yeah, but
Hey, my man was
yeah,
going
but a lot of that
crazy
shit,
just now.
yeah, bro. Yeah, bro, you gonna get
Yeah.
Hope Tap Zell one of these days, bro. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I was
go
about
ahead
to
and get it
say my
down to
man
you,
was.
nigga.
He was about to
But
go in just now. I felt it.
yeah, but a lot of that shit is real though, bro, and that's what I kind of fight against, man, because I feel like that might be my purpose. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I have a little, I'm doing my TENtalk, but maybe I'll be on that TED Talk one day. You feel me? And kind of speak on
But the
how
thing
we
is, this is
killed
our
our
TED Talk.
own.
That's what you failing
Yeah,
to
but
realize.
at the end of the day,
The
this is
TED Talk
our
is our
this
TED
our
Talk.
TENtalk. This TENtalk is for our people. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm
And I want to
saying.
make sure our community. I feel like we want to
TED
reach the
Talk for our
world.
people, bro.
Yeah,
TED
but I
Talk for
mean,
our
shit.
people.
If I hit that TED
So,
Talk one day, you know what I'm saying, jump on that bitch. Hopefully, I can speak to the middle class because I feel like that's dead. Sometimes I look at platforms like this, bro. This is our platform that we speaking to our people and our community
right,
is gonna be involved in.
right.
But that other platforms is for the middle America or that class or whatever. We need to
Hmm.
make sure that they can one day understand what we coming with too, you know? Cause
I
what
get
we
that.
running with is on some futuristic Afro, you know what I mean? We on some real black, inspirational empowerment, whatever way you want to look at it, you know what I mean? Breaking stereotypes, breaking codes. We try to
Breaking
break all
boundaries
that
and
shit.
shit, bro.
Breaking boundaries, bro, knocking down doors, you know what I mean?
Right.
All that, bro. And kind of like we don't want to condemn ourselves though. We don't want to condemn our culture, but we kind of trying to weed out the negativity in our culture, so our culture can go back to being that beautiful, positive thing it used to be and always is. I feel like
Real
we really
talk, man.
rooted. Yeah, we rooted in beauty, bro. We rooted in colors. You know what I'm saying? We rooted in positivity more than we are negativity. If you think
Talk.
our history is all negative, that's just only a small piece of it. So I think we really got to be empowering ourselves so we can, do the world like that. You know what it is, bro. We gonna keep it rocking, bro.
Come on, man.
That's my little minute, man, on my little
Anybody
soapbox.
on 10 yet, though? I just need to ask this question.
yeah,
Anybody on 10 yet? Because we are doing a giveaway, and I ain't heard
yeah,
nobody say they was on 10 yet.
yeah.
I'm just tripping, you know what I mean? But
Bro,
come
y'all
on.
can pay y'all phone bill, whatever, bro. We got y'all, bro. Come on,
Yeah,
bro.
it's crazy, but we
Follow
got
that
another 10 coming,
guideline.
bro. Let's see what's up.
Yeah.
I think the old saying, once an adult, twice a child. I don't think once we get old, we're telling you some toxic shit. We're telling you shit that we done been through, and we trying to keep you from having to go through those things. I don't think you are being judged by the clothes that you wear, the way you dance, the way you do things. But if we see things that we know that's not going to get you where you need to be, and we don't speak on it, then we're being less than as old folks of who we need to be.
Mm. How
That's a
you feel
hundred.
about that, Zell?
That's 100. That's 100, bro. Break it down for me, bro. What's you, man? Tell me what it is, bro.
She said it. She said it. She said it. I just want to see how you felt about that. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
hundred.
She said it all.
What you say? What you feel?
Hold on, let me go back. I need to make sure, because I can read it. I gotta make sure, I'm understanding it correctly.
I think the old saying, once an adult, twice a child. I don't think once we get old, we're telling you some toxic shit. We're telling you shit that we done been through, and we trying to keep you from having to go through those things. I don't think you are being judged by the clothes that you wear, the way you dance, the way you do things. But if we see things that we know that's not going to get you where you need to be, and we don't speak on it, then we're being less than as old folks of who we need to be.
That's
Oh,
not
okay.
that.
All right. Listen. Okay. All right. I get deep more deep. It is 100. I agree with it, but I think the deep down look is like it's some people out there that do that. Like they see kids with dreads in their head or
Mm-hmm.
whatever, and they automatically thinking that they're doing this. Like we got like I just look at the people like Trayvon Martin or whatever, got a hoodie on, he up to no good type of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the
Yep.
toxic outlook I see. Not even just coming from our elderly people, just elderly people in general. When they don't understand our hip hop culture and thinking everybody a thug because we dress in hip hop, that's toxic when
Mm-hmm.
it was happening. Like those are the type of ideas that I see it. But like you're definitely right though, Ma. Like when it comes to like guiding the young and telling them shit that we've been through or y'all been through, that's what we here for. Like that's our job for real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like I said, we all gonna have a good end. Like I don't see it from all our people. Like some people do let us be us, or let the young be the young. But
Yeah.
some people do try to. I feel like we gonna get deep on it, like how Oprah come and she said the thing about the N word or her hip hop music. I don't feel like that's toxic for her to say that. But I
Mm-hmm.
feel like it's kind of toxic for us to not even. Like Bill Cosby was telling niggas need to put pants. Like niggas was shitting on the nigga for the
Yeah.
shit. Like man,
Yeah.
fuck you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like some real shit.
Yeah.
That's toxic on us. I think that shit comes more from our angle of it too. We're toxic at times when we come
So
to
I'm
telling
saying,
us what to
are you
do.
saying that? Are you saying that with
It's both ways.
him? I'm about to say, okay, all right, I got you, I got you. Because I was about to say, are you saying that with him saying for us to pull our pants up and us was to say, fuck that nigga, he old?
And we clowned them.
Are we toxic or is he toxic? That's what I'm trying
Yeah,
to
that's what I'm
understand.
saying. Go both ways. We might feel
Mm.
like that man was toxic by telling us, man, y'all looking crazy. Y'all look like modern day uh, minstrel shows. You know what I'm saying? Like straight
Mm.
up and down. And we just kind of like clowned him like, yo, you don't know somebody, you don't understand our style. You feel me? But you understand, like, way he looking at it is like, man, I seen that back in the day. I seen how they looked and laughed at us doing that clown shit on TV, and y'all getting on TV doing the exact same shit that we tried to change. Like, and, I had to get older to understand that, bro. Like, and I don't mind that being my outlook. That's the way I understand. Like, yo, you had niggas like Bill Cosby and Sidney Poitier and all these type of brothers. You feel me? It took a long time for us to get out of that clown shit and become like upstanding people. You feel me?
So what have the so I guess in that aspect of this example that we speaking of, what should have the young niggas did different, and what should have Bill Cosby have done different to make it not so toxic in your eyes?
Maybe Bill Cosby didn't need to do it so publicly. Because when you do it like that, it's like you putting us down in front of them.
But he's speaking to everybody. How could he speak to everybody without speaking
He
publicly?
wasn't speaking to everybody. He was speaking to black people.
But that's what I mean when I say everybody. He
When
can't
you
just
speaking to
like
black, when you
he wasn't
speaking, let me
speaking
let me explain to you better,
directly to
Choke.
you.
He won't tweet back. Let me say it better to you,
I know,
Choke.
but I'm just giving you an example.
when you speak to us, don't use the white media to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You guys speak to us. You put us to the conference up, nigga.
I got you. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I respect that.
The only reason
And
I'm
I
saying
guess
like that, I feel like it's a better way for me to say it too. I don't think my word is the, because even when I said it, I felt, you know what I mean, a little struggle with the words. So I know
hmm
it's probably a better way that I can say that too. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, yo, it's like the ultimate rule. I feel like it's a man code. It's like you don't dog your homie in front of Snowfall. You don't do that shit when you in front of the boys, man. You take your man to the corner and then
hmm
you chastise them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You
No,
take
I
them
agree.
to the side and then you kind of tell them, yo, you need to do this. You don't get on no anywhere and just kind of just down nobody. That's
I
when it
got you.
feel like what's your agenda. You know what I mean? But me personally, I don't think Bill Cosby came with a different agenda. Some people I feel come with an agenda behind them. But yeah, free Bill Cosby, man.
So I
Straight
want to
up.
ask then, can you, if you felt like the way Bill Cosby went about the
Feel me,
situation
nigga?
was toxic, then can you fault the young niggas for responding the way they did?
Yes, because you need to listen to your elders. I feel like, yo, let me keep it real. I think that's toxic when the elder people hit you with that shit. Like, nah, nigga. Like, I feel like, yo, we gotta listen to y'all. It's just because you old, bro. Like, come
Yeah,
on, bro.
I
Just
listen
because
to
you
I listen to
old.
battle rap. My nigga Chesky, the youngest nigga in battle rap, he say respect your youth, nigga. Respect your youth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They say
Ooh,
respect
that's
your elders.
cold, bro.
He say respect your youth.
Oh, I'm gonna start hitting that,
So
bro.
I get
We
that.
ain't
But
gonna
I'm
be young
saying
for.
though,
You
what
gotta
I'm
stay.
saying,
That's the trick about it. You only young for so long, bro. You only young for so long. But that's kind of disrespectful. That's crazy, though. You gotta think about the entitlement we got, though. Our generation is crazy.
salute to Prince George and Miss Hall on the
Hey,
check in. You feel me? Salute,
what's
salute,
up,
salute. But
family? And this the
yeah,
we
no.
got the
So yeah,
family. We got the family on the chat. This is for y'all, bro. This is the community. Y'all don't know. You
yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we building with y'all. We looking at everything. We need to go ahead and stamp every brand that's in this chat with us. You feel me? We're gonna start really learning and how to do this, and we're gonna really try to do this.
Yeah, and ain't nobody still on 10 yet, but that's crazy. But
Yeah, it's crazy.
um, but still no. So I'm asking, what should the young niggas have done different though? Like as far as their response, I want to know that. Because again,
I just feel like
we
this,
gotta
man.
learn from our
I don't
mistakes.
wanna I don't wanna try to be the guiding light because I really don't got the answers. But I can try to give you my opinion on like a certain way you can handle it. But don't look at myself like don't look at like cause I feel like some things
So
need to happen. I feel like this society try to stop a lot, and there's only so much you can stop. So maybe toxic behavior is needed to a point. You know what I'm trying to say?
I
I
get
think
you.
toxic behavior is needed to a point when until it's not no good.
Mm, okay, okay. I give you that. I let you rock with that. Salute.
Yeah.
Love is all we do. Salute on the check in. Salute,
Hey,
salute. Um,
what you
but no,
feel
I
though,
mean,
bro?
yeah.
You going to answer that
What? As far as what should the
question?
young niggas have done different, or what should a
Yeah.
Bill
What do you feel
Cosby
like
done
about like,
different?
yeah, or anything like yeah?
I mean, I feel like as far as the Bill Cosby situation, him saying, you young niggas need to, not young niggas, but you young niggas need to pick your pants up. You know what I'm saying?
Pick your pants up, man.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
yeah,
man. Like,
he got a
I
call
don't
like
know
that
if
too
that was
now.
toxic,
Man.
but that was whack. Like, he shouldn't. I don't feel like he should have said that shit publicly the way he did.
But like you said, maybe that's the only way they can hear him though. I don't know.
I get that. Maybe it's the only way they can
It
hear
didn't
him,
work.
but I still, yeah, that's what I'm about to say. I don't feel like it worked. I don't feel like it resonated. Maybe
Oh,
the
that's how you
message
know
should have came
yeah.
from somebody else. You know what I mean? And maybe it would have sat home a little bit better. But you know, as
Yeah.
far as the young niggas, for me, like I said, I can't fault a young nigga for responding.
Look, look, look,
You know
look.
what I mean? To what he deemed would have
Yeah.
possibly been disrespect. You know what I'm
Huh?
saying?
What is
Like I
Yeah.
that?
said last time,
On
respect is
picture
all
three.
subjective. So if he felt like he was disrespected or whatever the case may be, and he
Hey.
responded in a way that was toxic or disrespectful, you can't. To me, you can't really fault him because he met disrespect with disrespect.
You think he meant to be disrespectful though? Cause I don't think he came as a disrespect, bro.
I,
I
I don't
don't
I
think he
don't
came,
I don't
cause that's
But
love,
again,
bro. Cause
it's
he
all
was saying,
subjective. It's all subjective. Like I said, another nigga may feel like, you know what I mean, he was being disrespectful by saying that shit, putting it out to the world, like you said, doing it on the white media or whatever the case may be. You know what I
I
mean?
ain't gonna.
So
I'm just saying, like, not even in front of the white media. It's just like in front of the white ears. You don't never want to dish your own in front of other people. I think black people do that too much in general. You know what I'm saying? And
I
we can
agree.
take it. We can take it to the Kwame Brown situation too. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that toxic how they treated Kwame? You know what I'm saying? Like, what Kwame was saying is like he came to the NBA. That's a feat in its own, man. We
I
gotta
think
stop
for
just
me,
dissing our black
what
people
makes
just
it,
because
I think what
of a
makes it
sport. Hold on,
toxic.
let me finish my point. Let me
Oh,
finish my
my
point.
bad.
We gotta stop. Yeah, you good? You good? We gotta stop dissing our black people just for over competition, over sport. Like, okay, we can keep it on the court. We can keep it on like the play leagues or whatever. But like we sit in the back, we getting comfortable with that shit too much. Like the shit when they saying like with Stephen A, it's like I feel like it is 100% right. And not saying that I hate Stephen A. I love Stephen A. But at the end of the day, like nigga, you getting paid to sit up here and talk shit about black people, bro. Like no matter what they doing, like they not even breaking the law. Like what a man got to do to get respect, like. I feel 100% what he's saying. Like, you got to score. You got to get 81 in the game for you to respect me as a man. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if his whole career he fucking averaged 2.2 points and 4 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga out here feeding his family and more. That's toxic, man.
Yeah,
Toxic and athletics. You can say toxic sports, however you want to say it.
I think what to me what made that situation toxic is the platform that you know Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson had. Like being that they on Showtime, that shit like broadcasted to the world type shit, and they on there basically talking shit about another man for no reason, who ain't even on the show. Technically, really ain't had nothing to do with the show, even though Gilbert was on there, but they ain't have to talk about him, you know. So to me, that's what made it a little toxic, corny, weird. You know what I'm saying? It was like, damn,
And
y'all
like
brought
when
this nigga in this situation for no reason. You know what I mean?
Nah, but like and when niggas be like, get over it, or like, oh man, we been clowning y'all, man. Like that's toxic, bro. Like all that shit's kind of toxic at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we can't just start making that shit cool. Like, I ain't gonna say it's like bullying or whatever, but it's like just because people making excuses, like, oh man, people been clowning for years, man. Like, okay, what you gonna keep on doing what other niggas was doing, or you
That's what I'm
gonna
about to say. Just
change
because
and be
another
something
nigga
different?
did
You
it,
know what I'm
don't make it
saying?
right. Just because another nigga did it, don't make it right. You know what I mean? Just because another nigga out here doing shit, don't make it right. Like your mom said, back in the day, you know what I mean? Your friend jump off the bridge, is you gonna do that too? You know what I mean? So yeah, just cause other niggas is saying it and doing it, don't make the shit right. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean that's true, bro. But sometimes you gotta be the change too. It's like we can't blame ourselves. We just gotta educate ourselves, you know. And once you educate yourselves, either you gonna try to show with your actions, or you can try to kind of talk to your. You can just speak on it, like yo, bro, maybe what we doing wrong. You feel me? Like, bro, I don't feel right about certain shit. Like speak on shit that you know that's not right. That's how we overcome shit like that. I feel like that's the only thing make things toxic. When you feel like you gotta conform or you gotta put on, you know what I'm saying? Or you just trying to normalize hurting somebody. You know what I'm saying? If you
Mm.
normalize any type of hurt, it's toxic. No matter if it's male, female, or age. I think that's what we should like kind of just say at the end of the day. That's what it is.
Yeah,
That's the
no, I like
basis
that.
of it.
I like
Yeah.
that. I like that. If you administering hurt knowingly,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Toxic.
Really knowingly or unknowingly, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's toxic energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Anything you saying that could hurt somebody else or you not meaning no type of uh pick me up on it, bro. Cause like you said, sometimes the truth hurt. You just telling the motherfucker they fat, just to tell them they fat ain't motherfucking helping nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
toxic. But if you
Yeah.
saying, bro, man, you eating fucking 12 slices of pizza and 2 burgers in an hour, bro, you need to chill, bro. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like that's how you really kind of conform, bro. It's like if you really care about somebody, bro, you ain't gonna just hurt the man. You gonna try to, you know what I mean, be real with the man.
encourage them. And that's why I
Yeah,
said earlier, and that's why I was kind of asking earlier as well. Does it matter in how you say whatever you're trying to say? You know what I'm saying? Granted, we,
yeah.
we agree that the actions take a big part in it, but does it matter with how you say what you're trying to say? You know what I mean? Does that amplify or simplify the toxicity?
What do you mean? How you
Like
saying it?
you, yeah, like you said, like you could just tell a nigga that he fat, like what you doing? You fat as hell. Or you could just be like, you know what I mean, my nigga, why you eating all this? Why you know what I mean? Why you doing this? Why you need to do this? Maybe you should go work out with me. You know what I mean? There's different ways you could try to administer the help rather than trying to put a nigga down.
Yeah, bro. I think that just comes with maturing, you know what I mean, being older. I think at younger age, yeah, everybody always clown our friends and shit.
Kind of cut out, big dog. But
Oh,
I
my
heard
bad.
you
My
though.
mic dropped a little bit. My bad, bro. Yeah, but like I was saying though, yeah, I think like certain shit like that comes with maturity, bro. It's like come with age, bro. It's like you gotta learn how to talk. If you don't know how to talk about it, you gotta learn. Communication to me is a part of growth and growing up. You know what I mean? All
Yeah,
that shit is all together. And some people hinder in certain areas, you know? You know what I'm saying? But I
yeah.
think being smart and being really knowing, like, understand, like, yo, all this is part of growth and growing, you know? I think if you do recognize it and you change, and sometimes if you don't fight it and just go along, like I always say, what battle is really worth dying for? You can't die over every battle, bro. You got to at least die over a few battles. Some things is like, yo, if it ain't even worth, if you feel it in your heart, don't change yourself, conform, but be respectful of how people feeling, you know? Because I feel like sometimes if you voice your opinion at the wrong time, it's like read the room. That's toxic. I understand that because it's all about ministering hate. If it's a big feminist movement going around and I'm sitting there talking about, man, I don't give a damn about that. You know what I mean? Like, all right, bro, sit your ass down and set up for a minute. Let them do their thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, or you being toxic. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah.
even like, almost like I bring the Asian hate thing in there or anything. If you sitting there like, man, they doing this, like, I was toxic a little bit, but at the end of the day, you like, yo, sit down and let them have their moment, bro.
I ain't gonna hold you.
And
I
go
was kind of
behind it.
toxic around that too
And
because,
that's why I
but
mentioned
I
it, because
mean
I
that
feel like a
shit
lot of
matters.
people are, but we need to
I don't.
realize that that's a part of maturing in our eyes. Like, how can we ever get anything if we sitting there and worry about ourselves all the time? Like, you ain't gonna never get nothing if you sitting there and worry about your problems all day. You gotta worry about the actual problem and everybody going through something. You know what I'm saying? I might not be going through nothing, but I don't understand that shit. I don't feel like they going through nothing, but hey, who am I to say that? It's toxic when we try to speak for the victim. Like even with like the Olivia Dope thing, how you bring up like we don't have to agree with what she felt or what she did. I feel like she handled it right because she got up out of there. She didn't stick around for 6 months or a year, then start talking shit about it. She got up out of there, and it's her right to tell us whether or not the reason why. You feel me? That's the truth. Even if she never got on stage and said nothing, and she come with a lawsuit, that's really her right to do what if she failed.
Mhm.
And that's
I think more so with her situation, the toxic shit. I guess in that situation is people just saying that the shit ain't happened or the shit won't true. You know what I mean? I think that's a lot of the toxic shit that happened with women in particular. Is like,
yeah,
they could claim this or that and the third happened, and people would deem it as untrue or you know what
yeah,
I
bro.
mean. So it's like, I mean, and
And I feel like, yo,
on
I
the
ain't gonna
other
lie.
hand, I kind of get
Uh huh.
it because it's like when you present those allegations for a man nowadays, that nigga already guilty as soon as you say that the shit happened. So I
Yeah,
get why, I mean, certain times some people may feel a certain way, but at the same time, you can't tell her how to feel, and you can't tell her that the shit ain't real. You know what I mean? That happened to
yeah.
her. You know what I mean?
And I
That's
feel like as a man, sometimes we gotta understand, like, what we not the ones to say what administer pain on somebody. We might not feel like we did nothing. That don't mean
right,
it didn't hurt somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's the
right.
part of not being toxic too. It's like that's what's saying understanding your hurt. It's like shit. We could have been joking around. We could have been playing around. We could have been saying shit and not even really meaning it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like yo, we gotta be accountable for that shit too. Cause at the end of the day, like before we speak on anybody, I do feel like women are the most disrespected and most, you know what I mean? And I feel like
Mhm.
part of being a man, we need to stick up for. I mean, me personally, I can speak for myself. Like, I want to stick up for certain things. For like, okay, I understand. Like, I was wrong at this time, or I might have a hard time actually changing who I am, whatnot. But I can really lend my ear out more and listen more. And you know what I mean? Some things I'm not gonna agree with, but some things you gotta understand, bro. Like, this society is not just ran by like when the evil people that we talk about, quote unquote, you know what I'm saying? We feel like we're the ones that they're on or whatever. It's like, yo, we on the women. It's like, yo, they're the
Yeah.
ones that getting it by everybody. You feel me? And that's the truth. I mean, at the end of the day, that's the truth, bro. But at the end of the day, we look at it like it's dog eat dog. You like, you got to fight for yourself. It's dominance, yo. We got to overcome that shit. And at the end of the day, if it's my queen or something like that, or yo, our queens out here, bro, we need to lift them high like that. Like, that's our tradition at the end of the day. That's our tradition then. That's how we overcome this toxic shit, is by really, we are in charge of it because we need to set examples and lift the real queens up to the standards that we do. And
Mhm.
then the peasants were gonna fall by the side, man, or they gonna understand this ain't cool no more. Like, that toxic shit, some reasons cool, like talking like something you not, you know what I mean, or scared to be
Mhm.
who you really are, bro. And it's like, that's just living in this social media world we living in today. I think that's just some of the shit
I'm
that's
about
gonna
to
come
say,
along
yeah,
with that.
that's what that is, bro. It's the facade of the social media world, the social media image. Niggas feel like they gotta keep portraying that image in real life or in real life situations. You know what I mean? And that's what get them jammed up most of the time.
Yeah, you definitely right, bro. Yeah, we definitely had a great ass episode today, though, bro.
Yes,
Like,
sir.
shit, that episode, man, one of my favorites, bro. I'm gonna always listen back. You feel me? I hope y'all listen to us and enjoy as well. You feel me? Like,
Yes, sir.
every Tuesday we late to, you know what I mean? Some things happen like that, but we appreciate y'all rocking with us and holding it down with us through the whole room every time. Feel me?
Bearing with us, you know what I mean? Sometimes, like I said, life happens, work happens, niggas gotta make adjustments. But again, we wanted to make sure we still came out here to touch down with y'all one time for the
Yeah.
one time. And again,
Man,
the
we building
the
this.
the giveaway is going on. Shit, we announcing it next week, hopefully. So hopefully somebody on next week's episode will say they on 10, and they'll be the ones that get the bread.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Shit, god damn. But
I
yeah,
already
no,
know. Yeah.
we love y'all niggas. Listen, I'm just gonna say like this: we on wax. You feel me? Every time we do one of these things, putting
Yeah.
our thoughts, we putting our ideas on wax. We calling in.
Mhm.
We putting our community. Like, this all about us as a
Mhm.
community. It ain't. That's what we trying to build. You feel me? And we can take this shit far. You feel me? Well, we are gonna take it far.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, these are the beginning steps, and who knows what we can start with it, but we gonna build this off of just talk and honesty, you feel me? And
Yeah.
coming up with facts and empowering. That's the whole thing, to empower niggas, you feel me? Niggas. That's how I like to say it, you know what I'm saying? Emperors, kings, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Mhm.
So we gonna start this by the building blocks. This the foundation, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna take it farther than that. This stereo app is a blessing because we can listen in, you feel me? But once we take it to the next level, we gonna always keep this like this. We're gonna keep it in with the call-ins, take it to the
Mhm.
videos, video
Yeah.
chats,
Yeah.
all that. So we definitely planning bigger steps, and we got things, you feel me, going on, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. We hopefully gonna, maybe start going live with y'all on Thursdays, me and Zell. If anybody want to
Yeah,
tap in with us on Thursdays, we'll be able to pull y'all in on the video as well on Instagram. So that's something that
definitely,
we, me and Zell been cooking up in the backgrounds, thinking about doing. So hopefully y'all give us some
definitely.
feedback on if y'all want to, participate in that, or if that's something y'all would like to see from us. Again, we just trying to build up content. You know what I mean? Put out good information, good content, and like he said, build a community, man. We ain't trying to stray nobody in the wrong direction. We just all trying to grow and build each other together, man. Each one teach
Yeah,
one. That's like one of our biggest mottos here. So yeah.
exactly. and we looking for that community. We trying to start it up and build it because we all need a platform and shit. We gonna build it together. You feel me? Especially with the family, you know. And that's just the
Mm-hmm.
ones who listening in. We see everybody. You feel me? Major love. You
Yeah.
already know it.
All the real 10%ers, man. Salute to y'all for real.
Yeah.
We got one last
Play that
chime in
message.
and we're gonna slide on up out of here, you feel
I said, are we on 10 yet? About three times, but it hasn't come up. But I've enjoyed the show, and I'm continually proud of who you all are and who you represent.
There you
me?
go.
Back with
There
some
you have it.
more.
There you have
Chicken
it.
dinner. The first
We
one
gonna
we
go in
gonna get
there,
that.
yeah. Yeah, we got the first one, yeah.
That's
It been
crazy.
no, that's actually like the fourth one. She did say it earlier, you know, we didn't
Oh,
really
for real?
acknowledge
I
her. I
ain't
don't know,
hear.
yeah.
I ain't hear
I
it.
think that was the
That's
first
crazy.
thing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, we didn't. I ain't even say it.
Yeah, nah,
But
I ain't hear it. I ain't hear it. That's my bad.
we
But
gonna hear
yeah, we
y'all
got
next week.
one.
We gonna definitely get that $100 giveaway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we
And
on that,
shit,
man.
we got a winner on the hedge right now. You feel
Yeah,
me?
we got somebody live. So
Yeah.
y'all better
We gotta
tap
check our
in.
stats. We got
If you listening back on
yeah.
Spotify right now, YouTube, make sure you tap in with us Tuesday, 6 p.m. on the stereo app and say, are we on 10 yet? Because right now
Or
we
a
got one winner.
Wednesday. It
We
might be
got one
another
winner
Wednesday. We'll let y'all know. You know what I'm saying? That's
ahead of
live right
time.
there.
Yeah, ahead of
You
time,
feel
we'll
me?
let y'all know.
That's live.
Yeah, man.
But
Salute to y'all, man.
make sure y'all
Appreciate
follow that
y'all.
post. Make sure y'all follow and like and subscribe on our YouTube, Spotify, Facebook, all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure y'all go ahead and check
Stereo.
that post out. Stereo, if you in there, we in your area, you know.
Feel me?
Make sure y'all check our post out for the $100 giveaway. Like I said, go ahead, follow them guidelines. Get that money. You feel me? You can pay a bill off, man. Y'all gotta think about that.
Pay
And
a
make sure y'all
bill.
bring that love to us, you know?
Get some gas. Get some gas. You know what I mean? Whatever kind of gas you need, you can get it.
Yeah,
Whatever. Hey,
exactly.
whatever you want to do with that 100 is yours, man. But we giving it out. So salute
We'll
to
send it
y'all,
through the
man. It's been another episode of 10 Talk. You know what I mean? Salute to
holla.
my brother Godzilla.
Salute, brother.
Signing off. Are we on 10 yet?
We on 10.
For my car, it'll probably cost that whole $100, so I'm trying to get it.
Straight up.
And we trying to give it away, which is so,
Yeah, we got you.
you know what I mean? So yeah, salute though, man. 10 Talk.
Salute. Are we on 10 yet?
Yes, sir.